Hello, welcome to our lesson Subject-verb agreement. In order to avoid making mistakes in subject-verb agreement, you must be able to recognize the difference between singular or plural subjects and singular or plural verbs. Now, what makes a subject singular? Well, a subject is singular if it does not end in S, or if your subject does not end in S, then that is a singular subject. And you are also talking about one person, place, or thing. So if you are talking about one person, place, or thing only, then that is a singular subject. Now, the pronouns he, she, and it are also singular subjects if you use them in a sentence. And then the nouns like Mary, Peter, house, these are all examples of singular subjects. And for plural subjects, how will you know that your subject is plural? A subject is plural if it ends in S, and if you are also talking about two or more subjects, or two or more persons, places, or things. For example, the pronouns thee, we, and the nouns schools, boys, houses, churches, and many more. These are examples of plural subjects. So your subject is plural if it ends in S, and if you are also talking about two or more persons, places, or things. Now for the verbs, a verb is singular if it ends in S. In other words, any verb ending in S is singular. For example, opens, comes, jumps, crossed. So these are examples of singular verbs. So again, a verb is singular if it ends in S. So any verb ending in S is singular. And for plural verbs, a verb is plural if it does not end in S. Like for example, open, come, jumped, crossed. So these are examples of plural verbs. So any verb that does not end in S is plural. Now, the principle behind the subject-verb agreement is to match a singular subject with a singular verb, and to match a plural subject with a plural verb. Now, so that you can really understand what I am talking right now, I would like to give you more examples right here. For example, Peter buys a new car. In this sentence, your subject is Peter, and then Peter is what, singular or plural? Yes, that's right. It's a singular subject. You're talking about only one person, and that is Peter. So your subject here is singular, Peter. And your verb here is buys. So buys here is what? Yes, singular. There's S in your verb here, and can you still remember? The rule? Yes, the rule is any verb ending in s is singular. So your verb here vice is singular. So in this sentence, you match the singular subject Peter with a singular verb vice. So this is a correct sentence. Now another example. The cars cost $5,000. So in this sentence, your subject here is cars. And cars is plural or singular? Yes, that is plural. That is a plural subject. You're talking about two or more cars right here. So this is a plural subject. And how about your verb here? Okay, your verb here is cost. There is no s in your verb here. So this is a plural verb, because a verb that does not end in s is plural. Okay, hope you get it. So again, in constructing a sentence, you have to match a subject or a singular subject with a singular verb, and you have also to match a plural subject with a plural verb. Okay, before we move on, I just want to tell you something. A while ago I told you that the pronouns he, she, and it, since they are singular pronouns, when you use them in a sentence as subjects, they always take singular verbs. But the pronoun I, although this is a singular pronoun, when you use it in a sentence as a subject, it always takes plural verb. So the pronoun I, although that is a singular subject, when you use it in a sentence, it always takes a plural verb. For example, I give you one example here. I come to class every day. So in this sentence, the subject is I, singular. But your verb here is come, which is plural. So just remember, the pronoun I always takes plural verbs. Well, I think that's all for now, my friends, and I hope you have learned something from our lesson. Until next time, thank you for watching, and God bless.